Good morning to each and everyone. Before we start our procurement agenda for today, may we have a prayer to be administered by Sister Criselda Kimpalo.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important endeavor. We ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each attendee. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
Okay. Call to order Secretariat and announce if there's a presence of quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and a pleasant morning to all for today's opening of bids for three civil works projects dated on November 7, 2024. For the roll call of attendance for the bids and awards committee members composition, we have our Assistant District Engineer Eduardo Bisibayan,
Present.
Back Chairman Maria Lorda F. Bernabe, Back Vice Chairman Engineer Bayani F. Molina, Provincial Member and User Engineer Florence L. Santiago, Provisional Member and User, Engineer Valentino B. Sereno, Provisional Member and User, Architect Ivy Olivar Salazar, Provisional Member for all types of project procurement, Engineer Larissa Villanueva Blanza, Provisional Member and User, Madam Simonette T. Lacorda, Regular Member. And for the roll call of the Back Secretariat, sir, yours truly, Brian A.G. Augusto Head. For Back Secretariat members, we have Mr. Remio A. Santos, Member, Miss Ande Erica Fatima P. Cabang, Member. Engineer Maria Ciselda A. Kimpalong, Member. Miss Lutgarda D. Reyes, Member. And Miss Rosalinda A. Umayam, Member. And for the back technical working group, sir, who are present for today's activity, we have Engineer Narcisa M. Santos, TWG Member. Engineer Myrtle G. Degamo, TWG Member. Engineer Reden A. Milyare, TWG Head. Engineer Reward C. Cortez, TWG Member. Engineer Rolly Ian B. Simpego, TWG Member. Engineer Angie A. Reyes, TWG Member. Miss Arlene C. Peralta, TWG Member. And Miss Diane Sheldon B. Balico, TWG Member. And for the observers, sir, we have, may we acknowledge the presence of Engineer Gladys G.T. Burcio, representative from the National Constructor Associations of the Philippines. Sir, a majority of the bids and awards committee members' composition are hereby present for today's activity. Therefore, there is a constitution of a quorum. Thank you.
So meeting is in quorum for the conduct of today's procurement activity. This is for the opening of bids of three civil works project. This is in accordance to the Section 29 of the Republic Act 9184 and pursuant to GPPB Circular 06/2019 Guidelines in the Implementation of Early Procurement Activities. So, for today's agenda number 1, this is for the opening of contract ID number 25BI0005. The details, Secretariat.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the first civil works projects with contract ID number 25BI0005. Name of the project, Convergence and Special Support Program, construction improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program or TRIP, access road leading to Lower Magat Ecotourism Park, Diadi, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Diadi, Nueva Vizcaya, with an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4,900,000 pesos and a project duration of 70 calendar days and a project description of concreting of 0.225 by 6.10 meter width by 280 millimeter thick PCC carriage with slope protection, curb and gutter, cost of bidding documents at 5,000 and the source of fund of regular infra in FY 2025. And we have two participating bidders, sir, who submitted their bids manually in the name of EM Bayatan Construction and Mighty Construction and Supply. And no participating bidders submitted the bid through our electronic portal in DPWH e-bid portal. Thank you, sir.
So, for this particular contract to be bid, particular to contract ID number 25BI0005, the result of the electronic eligibility screening conducted to the two participating bidders.
For Mighty Construction and Supply, he submitted a mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024, DTI Sec CDA registration valid until 8/21/2029, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until 9/18/2025, field jobs registration valid until 11/14/2024, pickup license valid until 12/11/2025, pickup registration valid until 8/21/2027, work experience passed, NFCC passed.
So, the result of the electronic eligibility screening conducted to Mighty Construction and Supply found that Mighty Construction and Supply is eligible for this particular contract ID number 25BI0005. So, Secretariat, may you please present the bid proposal submitted by Mighty Construction and Supply and subject for bid evaluation, preliminary examination of bids, bakit nilagpasan mo yung dalawa doon? Masyado kang selective yata. We proceed to the electronic eligibility evaluation, the result conducted to
For EM Bayatan Construction, mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024, DTI Sec CDA valid until 2/22/2026, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until 2/19/2025, field jobs registration valid until 7/19/2025, pickup license valid until 6/27/2026, pickup registration valid until 6/1/2026, Work experience passed. NFCC also passed.
So the result of the electronic eligibility screening conducted to EM Bayatan Construction, particular to contract ID number 25BI0005, EM Bayatan passed the eligibility screening. So Secretariat, please present the bid proposal submitted by EM Bayatan Construction and subject for the preliminary examination of bids pursuant to Section 30 of Republic Act 9184. Hopefully, it will not be subject to selective ay, ganun pala. So, proceed to the next agenda. This is for the opening of bids for contract ID number 25BI0006. The details, Secretariat?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the second project with contract ID number 25BI006. Name of the project, Convergence Special Support Program, construction improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program or TRIP, Junction Maharlika Highway, Masoc-Ambaguio Road leading to Mount Pulag National Park, Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya with an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4,900,000 pesos. A project description of concreting of 0.125 by 6.7 meter width by 280 millimeter thick PCCP carriageway with shoulder on both sides, slope protection works, curb and gutter. Project duration of 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents is 5,000 and a source of fund of regular infra FY 2025. And we have a loan bidder, sir, who submitted their bids manually in the name of NJ Construction. And no bidder submitted their bids through our electronic e-bid portal in the DPWH, sir. Thank you.
So, for this particular contract to be bid, contract ID number 25BI0006, there's only one participating bidder, NJ Construction. And the result of the preliminary examination, electronic eligibility screening conducted to NJ Construction.
The loan bidder NJ Construction submitted a mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024, DTI Sec CDA valid until 11/8/2025, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until 11/29/2024, PhilJEPS registration valid until 1/8/2025, Pickup license valid until 4/26/2025, Pickup registration valid until 6/19/2027, work experience passed, NFCC also passed.
So based on the result of the eligibility screening, electronic eligibility screening conducted to NG Construction for contract ID number 25BI0006, who was found eligible for particular contract ID number 25BI0006. So, Secretariat, please present the bid proposal submitted by NJ Construction. So, while waiting for the preliminary examination of the bid proposals submitted by the participating bidders, we go to the agenda number 3. This is for the opening of bids for contract ID number 25BI0007. The details, Secretariat.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the third project with contract ID number 25BI0007. Name of project, Convergence and Special Support Program, construction improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones, road revealing linkages for industry and trade infrastructure program, Roll 8, Poblacion-Baclas Road connecting to Barangay Baclas and Provincial Road in support of coffee industry, Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya, with an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4,900,000 pesos, and a project description of concreting of 0.143 kilometers by 6.70 meter width by 280 millimeter thick PCCP carriageway with slope protection works. Duration of 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents is 5,000. Source of fund of regular infra FY 2025. And we have one participating bidder, sir, who submitted their bids manually in the name of NJ Construction. And no participating bidder submitted their bid electronically in our DPWH e-bid portal. Thank you, sir.
So for particular contract ID number 25BI0007, we have one participating bidders who submitted bid manually and no bidders who submitted bid in the electronic portal. And the result of the electronic eligibility screening conducted to NJ Construction for contract ID number 25BI0007.
The lone bidder, NJ Construction, submitted a mayor's permit, which is valid until 12/31/2024, DTI Sec CDA valid until 11/8/2025, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until 11/29/2024, PhilJobs registration valid until 1/8/2025, PCAB license valid until 4/26/2025, PCAB registration valid until 6/19/2027, work experience passed, NFCC also passed.
So based on the result of the electronic eligibility screening conducted to the lone participating bidder, particular to contract ID number 25BI0007, NG Construction passed the eligibility requirement. So, Secretariat, please present the bid proposal submitted by NJ Construction, particular to contract ID number 25BI0007, and subject for the preliminary examination of bids pursuant to Section 30 of the Republic Act 9184. So while waiting for the preliminary examination of the bid proposal submitted by the participating bidders, we are having a 3 minutes break. May report na? Okay, sige. Ayaw nyo mag-break? Okay. Announcement from the TWG.
Yes, sir. I have an announcement, sir. For contract ID 25BI005, all the technical documents submitted by Mighty Construction and Supply are all valid and submitted. Therefore, the contractor passed the preliminary examination.
That is for Mighty Construction.
Yes, sir.
So you may proceed in the opening of the financial proposal submitted by Mighty Construction and Supply for contract ID number 25BI0005.
Sir?
More announcement?
Yes, sir. For the contract ID number 25BI0005, submitted by the bidder, Bayatan Construction, preliminary evaluation of the technical proposal are found to be valid, updated, and rated pass.
So you may proceed in the opening of the financial proposal submitted by Bayatan Construction for contract ID number 25BI0005.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, another announcement?
Yes, sir. For the project ID 25BI0006, the contractor NJ Construction submitted and attached all the required technical documents and passed the preliminary examination.
So you then proceed in the opening of the financial proposal submitted by NG Construction, particular to contract ID number 25BI0006.
Sir, for contract ID 25BI0007, based on the preliminary examination conducted to NJ Construction, all the documents submitted by the contractor were found to be valid and rated pass.
So you may then proceed in the opening of the financial proposal submitted by NJ Construction, particular to contract ID number 25BI0007. Any more announcement? Wala. Okay. While waiting for the preliminary examination of the financial proposals, we may have a 2 minutes break. Oh, na-consume na yung isa. 3 kanina. now resume our activity for today. The 2 minutes break is over. 2 minutes ba o 20 minutes? So we now resume activity for today. This is for the reading of the result of the preliminary examination of bid proposals, the technical and the financial proposals submitted by the participating bidders for contract ID number 25 BI 0005.
For EM Bayatan Construction, the form of bid security submitted is a bid securing declaration. Project requirements submitted, organizational chart, list of contractors, key personnel, list of contractors, materials, testing equipment, list of contractors, major equipment, all rated pass. Financial documents submitted, we have the bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including a summary sheet, quarterly/monthly cash flow and payment schedule, also rated pass. EM Bayatan Construction submitted the bid in the amount of 4,850,000 pesos. I repeat, 4,850,000 pesos in figures 4,850,000.00. No discount offer. The next bidder, Mighty Construction and Supply, submitted a bid securing declaration as form of bid security. Project requirements submitted, organizational chart, list of contractors, key personnel, list of contractors, materials, testing equipment, list of contractors, major equipment, omnibus sworn statement, all rated pass. Financial documents submitted, bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including a summary sheet, quarterly/monthly cash flow and payment schedule, also rated pass. Mighty Construction and Supplies offered a bid in the amount of 4,875,446 pesos and 43 centavos. 4,875,446 pesos and 43 centavos. In figures 4,875,446.43. Also no discount offered.
Pahabol ka pa. So based on the preliminary examination of bid proposals submitted by the two participating bidders for contract ID number 25 BI 0005, using the pass and fail criteria pursuant to Section 30 of Republic Act 9184, EM Bayatan Construction were rated number 1 with an offered bid amounting to 4,850,000 pesos. Tama? 4,850,000 pesos and rank number 1, and Mighty Construction and Supply with an offered bid amounting to 4,875,446.43 and rank number 2. So the decision of the Bids and Awards Committee.
Mr. Chair, for this particular contract, 25 BI 0005, based on the preliminary result of the preliminary evaluation, I recommend that Mighty Construction and Supply be rank number 2 and EM Bayatan Construction as rank number 1, but subject to detailed evaluation and post-qualification.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chair, for this particular project with contract ID number 25BI005, both contractors are found to be responsive, and EM Bayatan Construction as rank number 1, followed by Mighty Construction and Supply as rank number 2. But both contractors will be subjected to detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification.
Mr. Chair, based on the preliminary examination of bid proposal for this contract with ID number 25BI0005, two participating bidders, namely EM Bayatan Construction and Mighty Construction and Supply, are both responsive bidders, and I recommend this contract to EM Bayatan Construction as rank number 1 and Mighty Construction and Supply as rank number 2, but both subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for this particular contract 25BI005, may I recommend PM Bayatan to be rank number 1 and Mighty Construction and Supply to be rank number 2, but both subject to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for having offered the lowest bid among the two responsive bidders, I recommend that EM Bayatan Construction as rank number 1 and Mighty Construction and Supply as rank number 2, but both bids will be subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation.
Mr. Chair, based on the preliminary examination of technical and financial proposals for contract ID 25BI005, may I recommend that EM Bayatan Construction be ranked number 1, followed by Mighty Construction and Supply be ranked number 2, but both subject to detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification.
So, for contract ID number 25BI0005, the Bids and Awards Committee unanimously recommended that EM Bayatan Construction, with an offered bid amounting to 4,850,000 pesos, rank number 1, and Mighty Construction and Supply with an offered bid amounting to 4,875,446.43 be ranked number 2. Both bidders will be subject for detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification. So proceed to the next agenda. This is the result of the preliminary examination of bid for contract ID number 25BI0006.
The lone bidder, NJ Construction, submitted a bid securing declaration as form of bid security. Project requirements submitted, organizational chart, list of contractors, key personnel, list of contractors, materials, testing equipment, list of contractors, major equipment, omnibus sworn statement, all rated pass. For the financial documents submitted, we have the bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates, including a summary sheet, quarterly/monthly cash flow and payment schedule, also rated pass. NJ Construction offered a bid in the amount of 4,863,222 pesos and 26 centavos. 4,863,222 pesos and 26 centavos. In figures, 4,863,222.26. No discount offered.
So for contract ID number 25BI0006, the result of the preliminary examination of the lone participating bidder, NG Construction, with an offered bid amounting to 4,863,222.26 and found to be responsive. So the result, the recommendation of the committee for this particular contract ID number 25 BI 0006.
Mr. Chair, for this contract, since he is this contractor is the lone bidder and passed the preliminary examination, since he is the lone bidder, we proceed to the detailed evaluation and post qualification.
Mr. Chair, for this particular contract with contract ID number 25 BI 006, NJ Construction passed the preliminary examination. The loan bidder will be NJ Construction. The loan bidder will be subjected to detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification.
Mr. Chair, based on the preliminary examination of bids proposal for this contract with ID number 25 BI 0006, I recommend this contract to NJ Construction as loan bidder but subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for this particular contract 25 BI 006, as this contractor, NJ Construction, found to be responsive bid and loan bidder and will be subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation.
Mr. Chair, for being the only responsive bidder for contract ID number 25 BI 0006, I recommend NJ Construction. I recommend that the bid of NJ Construction will be proceeded to post qualification and detailed bid evaluation.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25 BI 006, may I recommend that we proceed with the detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification for the bid proposal submitted by the loan bidder NJ Construction, who offered the bid in the amount of 4,863,222 pesos and 26 centavos.
So for contract ID number 25 BI 0006, the Bids and Awards Committee unanimously recommended that NJ Construction, the loan bidder, with an offered bid amounting to 4,863,222.26, now we proceed in the evaluation and detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification to be conducted to NJ Construction. So we now proceed to the next agenda. This is for the result of the preliminary examination of bid for contract ID number 25 BI 0007.
The loan bidder NJ Construction submitted a bid securing declaration as form of bid security, project requirements submitted, organizational chart, list of contractors, key personnel, list of contractors, materials, testing equipment, list of contractors, major equipment, omnibus sworn statement, all rated pass. For the financial documents submitted, we have the bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including a summary sheet, quarterly/monthly cash flow and payment schedule, also rated pass. NJ Construction offered a bid in the amount of 4,857,401 pesos and 20 centavos. 4,857,401 pesos and 20 centavos. In figures 4,857,401.20. No discount offered.
So based on the result of the preliminary examination, of the bid proposal submitted by the loan bidder NJ Construction, particular to contract ID number 25 BI 0007, was bid found to be responsive. Now, the decision of the bids in awards committee.
Mr. Chair, for this particular contract, since NJ Construction is the lone bidder, may I recommend that his bid be subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid.
Mr. Chair, for this particular project, the loan bidder and the construction found to be responsive based on the preliminary examination for this contract 25 BI 007. NJ Construction is recommended but subject to detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification.
Mr. Chair, based on the result of preliminary examination of bid proposal for this contract with ID number 25 BI 0007, I recommend this contract to NJ Construction as loan bidder but subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for this particular contract 25 BI 007, NJ Construction found to be responsive and subjected to post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for being the lone responsive bidder, I recommend that we proceed with the post-qualification and detailed bid evaluation of NJ Construction of the document submitted by NJ Construction for contract ID number 25 BI 0007.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25 BI 0007, may I recommend that we proceed with the detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification of the documents submitted by NJ Construction, the loan bidder.
So for contract ID number 25 BI 0007, the bids in awards committee unanimously recommended that the loan bidder was bid found to be responsive, unanimously recommended that NG Construction now be proceed in the detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification. So all the activities were satisfactorily undertaken for today's procurement activity. Announcement for the next procurement calendar. Secretariat.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the announcement reminders for the next procurement activity, which is a pre-bid conference on November 8, tomorrow, 2024 at 9 a.m. for 4 civil works projects. The first project with contract ID number 24 BI 0154, name of project, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Caloocan, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4,950,000 pesos. And a project description of construction of Barangay Hall, project duration of 180 calendar days, cost of bidding documents is 5,000, and the source of fund of regular infra FY 2024. For the second project with contract ID number 24 BI 0155, name of the project, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Magsaysay, Bayambong, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Bayambong, Nueva Vizcaya, with an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4 million.
Nalobat.
A project description of construction of Barangay Hall, project duration of 180 calendar days, cost of bidding documents is 5,000, and source of fund of regular infra FY 2024. For the third project with contract ID number 24 BI 0156, name of the project, construction of multiple post building, Barangay Piesa, Villaverde, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Villaverde, Nueva Vizcaya, with an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4,950,000 pesos. A project description of construction of Barangay Hall, project duration of 180 calendar days, cost of bidding documents is 5,000, and a source of fund of regular infra FY 2024. For the last project with contract ID number 24BI0157, name of the project, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Amueg-Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the contract is at Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya. With an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 4,950,000 pesos. A project description of construction of Barangay Hall. Project duration of 180 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents is 5,000 and a source of fund of regular infra FY 2024. That's all, sir, for the announcement. Reminders for the next procurement activities. Thank you.
So as previously announced by the Bids and Awards Committee Secretariat, this is for the pre-bid conference to be conducted November 8, 2024, 9 a.m. Despite the visitors, Marce, which render the province under signal number 1. May I request all concerns to please attend on a jury duty obligation. So, any more announcement? No more announcement? So,
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
it has been moved and seconded that this procurement activity today, November 7, 2024, has now officially adjourned.